Hi, I'm Richman from Richman Paul Tech. Maybe you just came to me from another video on the WV1 to WV5 videos that I've done. But in this video we're actually going to talk about the WV6. Now I bought this just purely to do a video for yourselves because I've had a WV, it was actually a WV60, so that's the same as a WV2 for about 10 years, and I'm really happy with it, and I didn't really think that it could be improved on. So I bought one of these to actually do a video just for yourself, so please remember to like and subscribe because every subscriber does help me make videos like this. And the version I actually bought was the WV6 N Plus or Plus N. So in the Plus version you get a spray bottle and you also get a narrow head. Doing this video I was thinking, is there actually any benefit from buying a WV6 over say a WV2 or WV5? Well, I was actually quite surprised, and I'll show you here now. So I've just done that window in my other video. So using the spray, I'll just spray the window. So when I planned this video, I was actually expecting to tell you save your money and buy a WV2 or WV5. But the difference on this is all to do with this head. And the main difference, so if I show you here, this is a WV60, but it's the same as the WV2 and 5s, is 2, maybe 3 times as long. Now, what that allows you to do, when you're doing your window, you can be a bit more flexible with your wrists and you still get a nice sweep. So we'll just spray that. So hopefully you can see. So this head, it is surprising how much better this head is over the older style WV1 to 5. So by being a lot longer and more flexible, when you get to the bottom of the window, it flexes at the bottom as you're moving your hand away, and it seems to leave, or seems to be easier to get the drips out at the bottom of your window. Also, it's quite handy that it's got a, I'll just show you here. So it has an LED indicator telling you what the battery percentage is. Now with the WV6, this is also quite handy because it also indicates how many windows you could do. So 92, I could do 92 windows. Also, it's got a slightly bigger tank. I don't necessarily see that as a major advantage over the WV, say 2 or 5, for example, but you have got a bigger tank. So one of the advantages of the Karcher WV6, according to Karcher, is this interchangeable head. So I'll just take the head off at the moment. Not so much the head, because you could get an interchangeable head on the WV5 and 2, for example. But one of the advantages it's supposed to be that you can remove this yellow bit of rubber for cleaning. So what you do, once the head's removed, you push this tab in at the back, slide that forward. Obviously don't lose this bit. You move that, and then this bit here just clicks off. So again, I'm going to show you close up. So you push that tab, slide it down. It actually came away the rubber bit with me. And that's the head removed. So to replace the rubber, or once you've cleaned it, you just slide the rubber in place. So it's just sort of like loose, but there's some like locking bits for the rubber. Once that's in place, you put the black bit on top, just line it up on the sides, and then clip it back into place. But is that really an advantage? Because here I've got a WV60, which is the same as the WV2 and 5, and you could still do the same. You get the rubber lip, you pull it out. To me that was even easier. To put it in is a little bit more fiddly when you're putting it in, so you could wash it. To put it in, you just put it in at the side and slide it along. So the Karcher's claim that it's actually an easier to change or to clean the dirt inside the head, I don't go along with that one. But the heads themselves, they just snap into place like this. So in fact, I'll just show you using the narrow head on my wife's building. She's got some leaded windows, so smaller panes, so I'll just use the narrow head on that. So as you can see, the narrow head's a bit more manoeuvrable, easy to get in if the space is tight. Velcro onto the smaller nozzle and just fold it around with your fingers, and therefore you've got the same size as your smaller nozzle. As you can see, it does these smaller windows nice and easy with a small nozzle. You can also use it for items like the cars. So here I am using a window on a car. I might actually be using the older Karcher nozzle, but you can get the point. So we don't just use it on windows, we also use it on any shiny or glass surface. So here I am just quickly doing a glass top on our TV unit that we have. And also you can see me actually just doing the glass front of the TV. But please note, your TV is an electrical device. I'm not necessarily recommending it. It's what I actually do. When I do it, I make sure that the TV isn't soaking wet. It's just a bit of damp residual from the sponge that I've used. I don't spray anymore. I just wipe over the screen and I dry it off before any water gets a chance to run anywhere. So, would I recommend a Karcher WV6? Well, a lot bases really on price. I mean, the WV, say 2 to 5, could be something like about 40 quid if you're just buying it on its own. And these are sometimes over £100, but the prices do fluctuate quite quickly. So please check out my links to see what the current prices are. When I started this video, I was going to say save your money and buy a WV5 or WV2. But from using it, I'm actually blown away by how much they'd improved this head. So the things like the digital counter that tells you how much battery you've got left or how many windows you can do is a nice touch. But really, when it comes to using it, it's all more about the usability. And what I found is with this new style head, it's a lot more forgiving on your wrists. So you can get a easier, cleaner window with this one than you can over the previous models. All depends on your own personal disposable income. But as a product for actually using, if you're saying that the money isn't an issue and which ones you buy, then I recommend the WV6. So just a quick note before I go, if the box has an N on it, it means it's got a narrow head. If the box has a plus on it, it means it comes with a spray bottle. So if it doesn't say N or plus, then chances are you don't get the narrow nozzle or the spray bottle. If it does, then obviously you do. So I just thought I'll quickly tag that on the end before anyone buys one. And thanks a lot for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Cheers.